Hi everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about one of the most important defense developments in Southeast Asia, the induction of the BrahMos Supersonic Cruise Missile into the Philippines arsenal. This event has not only captured the attention of the Filipino people but also created waves in the entire Asia-Pacific defense community. The BrahMos is not just another missile, it is one of the fastest operational cruise missiles in the world, jointly developed by India and Russia, and now it has become a part of the Philippines' coastal defense system. The Philippines has long faced security challenges in the South China Sea. The region is marked by territorial disputes, constant patrols, and increasing military activities from powerful nations. For a country like the Philippines, which has a long stretch of coastlines and relatively limited military resources, acquiring a weapon that can act as a credible deterrent is a huge step forward. The BrahMos missile, with its supersonic speed of nearly Mach 3 and strike range of more than 290 kilometers, provides exactly that capability. It can be launched from land, sea, and air, but for the Philippines, the focus is mainly on land-based coastal defense batteries which can target hostile ships approaching its territorial waters. The deal between the Philippines and India was finalized in 2022, valued at around $374 million. This contract included 3 batteries of the BrahMos system along with training, support, and logistics. Delivery began in 2024, and now the Philippine Marine Corps is the primary operator of these advanced weapons. For the Philippines, this is the first time they have inducted a long-range precision strike weapon into their arsenal. It represents a strategic leap in their defense posture and demonstrates the government's determination to modernize the armed forces despite economic and logistical challenges. The missile itself is a marvel of modern engineering. BrahMos is named after 2 rivers, the Brahmaputra in India and the Moskva in Russia. It can travel at speeds up to 3 times the speed of sound, which makes it extremely difficult for enemy air defenses to intercept. The missile can fly at very low altitudes, skimming the sea surface, making it harder to detect by radar systems. For the Philippines, this means that any hostile naval vessel attempting to approach their shores can be tracked and potentially destroyed before it comes within striking distance. In a contested area like the West Philippine Sea, this provides a strong deterrence and a sense of security to Filipino fishermen, coastal communities, and maritime forces. The warhead carried by BrahMos is equally effective. It can deliver a 200 to 300 kilogram high-explosive payload with pinpoint accuracy. This gives it the ability to destroy enemy warships, coastal installations, or any other strategic target. For the Philippines, which does not possess large numbers of advanced naval ships or submarines, BrahMos fills an important gap by offering long-range firepower without the need to send forces deep into contested waters. In essence, the missile acts as a shield that extends the Philippine defense perimeter far into the sea. The induction of BrahMos has also elevated the defense partnership between India and the Philippines. India, for the first time, exported a major weapon system to another country, and the Philippines became the first international customer of the BrahMos. This not only strengthens military-to-military ties but also builds political trust between the 2 nations. For the Philippines, the deal sends a strong signal to the international community that it is willing to invest in credible deterrence and modern technology to safeguard its sovereignty. For India, it marks a milestone in its ambitions to become a reliable defense exporter. For ordinary Filipinos, the BrahMos acquisition is both a source of pride and reassurance. Many citizens feel that the country has long been vulnerable to external pressure and encroachments in its territorial waters. Now, with the deployment of BrahMos coastal defense batteries, there is a renewed confidence that the Philippines can defend its sovereign rights and protect its exclusive economic zone. The missile system does not only symbolize military strength but also represents national resolve. At the same time, it is important to understand that BrahMos is not a weapon of aggression. The Philippines has no interest in starting conflicts. Instead, it is a defensive system, meant to deter any adversary from threatening its territorial integrity. In modern warfare, deterrence is often more important than combat. When a potential enemy knows that you have the ability to inflict unacceptable damage, they are less likely to take hostile actions. In this sense, BrahMos provides the Philippines with a psychological and strategic advantage without firing a single shot. The deployment of BrahMos in the Philippine Marine Corps has also required training and adaptation. Operators and engineers underwent extensive programs to learn how to use, maintain, and integrate the system into the country's existing defense structure. The arrival of this advanced missile has also encouraged the Philippine military to upgrade its command and control systems, radar networks, and logistical support to match the requirements of such a modern weapon. It has triggered a wider modernization effort that will continue in the coming years. For the regional balance of power, the arrival of BrahMos in the Philippines is significant. Other countries in Southeast Asia are closely observing this development. While some neighbors may consider acquiring similar capabilities, others may see it as a stabilizing factor, ensuring that no single power dominates the South China Sea. The Philippines, by taking this step, has signaled that it is prepared to defend its interests and contribute to a more balanced regional security environment. In conclusion, the BrahMos Supersonic Cruise Missile is more than just a piece of advanced military hardware for the Philippines. It represents a turning point in the country's defense modernization journey. By acquiring a system that is fast, accurate, and nearly impossible to intercept, the Philippines has strengthened its coastal defense, boosted its national pride, and established itself as a serious player in regional security. The journey from signing the deal in 2022 to operational deployment today shows that the Philippines is committed to protecting its sovereignty and ensuring a secure future for its people. The BrahMos is not just a missile, it is a symbol of determination, partnership, and progress for the nation.